In the previous episode, we checked out some of Town Hall 10's lab upgrade guides that you could use to max out your lab really quick. In today's video, we'll be checking out how you can get those 3 stars with the Bowitch attack strategy at Town Hall 10. Hey, what's going on, fellow Clashers? It's your Smoke here. Welcome you to another Clash episode, an amazing Clash episode on the channel today, guys. Now, the intro you saw probably at the beginning of the channel video today was a profile picture, actually, I got from a moderator in my server, Striker. Thank you so much, Striker. Really appreciate you for that. And the Smoke Force clan that I created about 7 days ago, it's blown up, guys. It's really good. I mean, thank you guys so much. We've grown really good, and in 7 days we've gotten to level 2. We're level 2, and it's been just 7 days. Now we're gonna be heading for level 3, and that's been nice so far. Everything really going good. 36 members, do clan wars back to back. If you want to sign up, you could just join our clan Discord. I'm gonna link it down in the description below. So with that being said, let's head into the topic today, which is Bowitch. Alright, for the first replay for today, we have a Bowitch army gonna be taking out a Town Hall 10. Not really max though, but I actually thought this could be a very good example for the Bowitch strategy. So just to get the highlight of everything. And actually, if you're trying to execute the Bowitch, the Giants might be really handy, to tank up for maybe your bowlers and tank up for those witches. The witches are kind of really vulnerable, but with the skeletons and the Giants tanking up for them, they should do just fine. So what I actually do, I actually let my Giants first go down, side by side, and I drop some witches behind, just take out some buildings on the outside and leave a funnel for the wall record alongside with the bowlers to go into the base and not around the base. So you drop some giants opposite each other and with some witches to clear out the outside and let your bowlers and your giants go in instead of out the base. Now, once they get into the probably the first or the second compartment, I recommend dropping a rage spell and probably a heal spell to get them through, because that might be really hard. And also when they get to the core of the base, when the wall wrecker opens up, dropping a rage and another heal might be really handy, because the core of every base is probably the hardest thing to get through. I think so. It's always hard, The town hall really high hit point and stuff like that. Okay, so you see I dropped a freeze spell and a poison spell on the enemy queen because she was doing a lot of damage to our bowlers along our giants. So we have pretty few bowlers on this raid left. Got some giants and our queen working up. Still got the ability. We have one more free spell. Not going to be really useful. Just going to swag freeze the base. Gonna use our queen ability pretty soon. Nothing really much to see here, but the end of the raid as the conclusion. So basically, you drop the giants opposite each other, not opposite, beside each other, just to get some outside buildings, and then you drop the wall wrecker and the rest of the giants, then your bowlers and your witches. So the giants go in front after the wall wrecker, and they can tank up for your bowlers and your queen and your what are they called? Witches. Why did I say that? Yeah, witches. The poison can actually be used for CC troops. I bring 2 free spells and 1 poison, so I can get a freeze on the CC and a poison also on the CC. Take them out and probably use the second freeze for the queen, and I also have a freeze in my clan castle, just to speed things up and make things easy. So let's go to our next raid right now, the next example for the video. Alrighty, guys, second replay of the video today, guys. We have this base, really complex base, but with the Bowitch, I think executing this will be really easy. It's got everything from the core on the outside. It's gonna be actually easy for our bowlers to attack outside buildings, outside the core, and just take them out with the double bounce feature. That's why I really love them. For those of you who watched our last 2 previous episodes, you noticed that I love the bowlers. But if you didn't, I think you should check it out. Awesome stuff. All right, to the replay. Same procedure, same steps. Drop 2 giants. on opposite sides, not opposite, beside each other. Why do I keep on saying this? Dropped giants and witches back behind them just to clear out the buildings, and then you drop the rest of your giants with the wall wrecker, with the bowlers, just to get to the core of the base. As you noticed, all the buildings on this side have been destroyed, and now we have the rest of our troops going in and not around the base. So probably we're gonna drop a heal spell next, just to keep our bowlers alive and not die. I recommend dropping a heal spell first before dropping the rage spell. Just to keep our bowlers to live longer, stay alive longer, and do some maximum damage to this. I freeze that X-bow. I actually want to freeze the X-bow and the wizard tower, but I didn't get it. I didn't quite get it. Okay, so you drop a heal spell before the raid spell to keep your bulls alive, stay longer, last longer. Gonna help your raid really, really good. Okay, we don't have giants on this anymore, so it's just the same procedure. Drop your giants, drop witches behind them just to clear out the outside of the buildings, and then you drop the rest of your giants, the wall wrecker with your bowls and your queen. Gonna take out the base. As you notice, we have a lot of bowlers. We still have our queen and her ability. We still have a max free spell. We are not going to use the free spell, guys, because this raid was perfect. So that's what you got to do. Just follow the same procedures. Have one more clip for you guys to really explain and go into the kind of stuff you need. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, guys. Now we are here with the final attack for the episode today. But before we get into it, I would like to point out to all of you guys, if you have not subscribed, don't forget to do so right now before we get into the final attack. Just click on the red subscribe button over there and you'll be on your way on the channel. And don't forget to click on the bell to never miss out any of my uploads from now on. Will be really useful and really helpful. Love all you guys. Okay, so to the final attack. Now, also, I'd like to point out that the Bowitch attack, it's really powerful against a clustered base. I mean, a base that has everything quite together, not just a worn out base that has buildings on different parts of the base really far from each other, because the bowlers work well with their double bounce feature. That's going to be useful against attacking a base like this one that has almost all the buildings really close to each other. So the double bounce feature could be really good to take out two buildings, probably three or four, depending on how close they are and how those bowlers can actually target them. So same procedure every single time. Do not forget, you drop your giants and drop witches behind them just to take out the outside of the base. And then you go with the rest of your giants first. But in this case, I dropped my witches. That was actually an accident. So that's why I really want to point you guys. Make sure you drop your giants first and drop the witches. Now, here's another thing I actually want to point to you guys. We dropped our bowlers nice and fine, but then here's what happens. Some of our bowlers tended to go to the other side of the base. They were going around the base. And at this point, I was at freak mode. I was like, dude. But here's what you're supposed to do. Do not get freaked out by this. Although you try your best to not allow this to happen, but if it actually happens, don't get freaked out. Just concentrate on your main attack. The bowlers in the core. Always remember, drop a heal spell first before you drop the rage spell to keep your bowlers alive and going. And then you rage them up to actually get some real good damage after they've been healed up. But the bowlers on the outside actually tended to do good. They didn't actually die off. They almost actually died, but uh, let's say it was actually fine. So Wizard Tower is actually targeting our bowlers. Did fine there. We still have a witch. A queen, our queen. But here's what I did not understand of this queen. Look at her. After she takes down the barracks, she goes around the base, going in, and then she targets the hidden Tesla. I mean, she went for the cannon. Why did you take the cannon first? You should have taken the cannon before the Tesla. I mean, it was closer to you. But who knows with the queen, and she's really funny. There's an open space, and then she goes for a wall. I mean, like, dude, I've seen countless occasions when this has actually happened to me in war. Really running out of time, and then the queen just goes for a wall when there's an open compartment when she can actually go through and get the building, but then it ends up being a two-star attack. not really fun. It's really annoying. I mean, come on. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Remember, if you've not subscribed, make sure to do so to see all of my future uploads, and don't forget to click on that notification bell to never miss out on any upload I'll be coming up soon with. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one.